Jai Hind, dear children. I hope that you all are fit and fine. Welcome back to English online class. Today we will learn a new topic, tenses. Dear children, you know, tenses are the fundamental pillar or foundation for speaking and writing correct English. So, you must learn them properly. Have you ever considered them hard to learn? I am sure that after this session, you will be familiar with tenses. Okay, let's get started. What exactly is a tense? Tense is a form of verb that indicates the time of an action or an event. So, tense is a form of verb that indicates the time of an action or an event. Or tense tells us when the action takes place. Tense tells us when the action takes place. Okay? I repeat, tenses indicates the time of action or an event. Look at these examples. The moon shines brightly. In this sentence, the verb shines indicates an action in the present. Yesterday, she visited the doctor. In this sentence, the verb visited indicates the action in the past. That means something that has happened in the past. Next sentence, tomorrow she will pray at the church. In this sentence, will pray indicates the action in the future. That means we are talking about something that will happen in the future. So, every sentence is either in present, past or future tense. And it is a verb in the sentence that shows the time and decides the tense of the sentence. Okay, remember children, the verb in the sentence decides the tense of the sentence. There are three basic tenses in English language. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay. The action that refers to the present time is said to be present tense. For example, I go to school daily. Next, the action that has happened in the past is said to be past tense. For example, I went to school yesterday. Next one, the action that will happen in the future is said to be future tense. Okay. There are three basic tenses in English language. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. The action that refers to present time is said to be present tense. The action that happened in the past is said to be past tense. The action that will happen in the future is said to be future tense. Look at these examples. We cooked for dinner yesterday. Here, we are talking about the action that happened in the past. So, cooked refers to the past time and hence past tense. We cook for dinner every day. Here, we are talking about the action that takes place in the present time. So, the verb cook refers to present time and hence it is present tense. Next, we will cook for the dinner tomorrow. Here we are talking about the action that will happen in the future. Hence, will cook refers to future time and hence it is future tense. So, dear children, please remember past indicates the action that has already happened. Present that is happening now and future the action will happen. Present tense. So children, present tense is further classified into four types. Simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. So, we are going to learn the present tense in detail. For that, we need to revise the forms of verbs. There are 5 forms of verbs. They are the base form of the verb and we denote it as V1. Next, the past form of verb as V2. The third form, past participle of the verb as V3. Next one, S or ES form of the verb as VS or ES. And ing form of the verb as VING. Okay? I repeat. The 5 forms of the verb are the base form of the verb V1, the past form of the verb V2, and the past participle V3, and S or ES form VES, then ing form VING. Let's look into an example of the verb play. Look at the 5 forms of the verb play. The base form or V1 is play and the past form or V2 is played. The past participle or V3 is played. SES form is plays and ing form is playing. One more example with the verb go. V1 form of go is go. V2 form is went. V3 form gone. VS or ES form is goes. VING form is going. Next, we shall learn more about simple present tense. Okay? In simple present tense, we use the base form of the verb. We use the base form of the verb. That means V1. But we add S, ES or IES to the base form of the verb when the subject is third person singular. The simple present tense resembles the base verb, but we add S, ES or IES to a base verb when the subject is in the third person singular, that is he, she or it. For example, I do, but he does. Or you carry the load, but she carries the load. Here we see the verb do and carry remains the same for first person I and second person you. But for third person he or she, we need to add S, ES or IES to the base form of the verb. So the formula for simple present tense is S plus V1. So dear children, what is the general rule on subject-verb agreement? If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular. And if the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. Keep this one in your mind. Okay. What do you mean by singular verb and plural verb? A singular verb always has an S or ES at the end. A singular verb always has an S or ES at the end. Remember, singular means single or just one or alone. So singular verb wants a friend. That's why we are putting an S or ES at the end of the singular verb. Okay? It is easy when you keep this one in your mind. Okay? So, singular verb always has an S or ES at the end. Example, eats, brings, etc. Okay? To make it clear, let's look at the following examples. A bird sings. Here, a bird is a singular noun. So, we need a singular verb, right? Remember, a singular verb wants a friend S at the end. So, we say a bird sings. Okay? Next sentence. A flower grows. A flower is a singular noun. So, it takes a singular verb grows. Here we have a singular subject and a singular verb. So, the subject agrees with the verb. Okay? Next, plural verbs. Plural means more than one. It is not alone. So, plural verbs do not need friends. Okay? S or es. Plural verbs do not need friends. S or es. The plural verbs remain the same. Okay? Plural verbs remain the same. Look at these examples. Flowers bloom. Flowers is a plural noun. So we need a plural verb. Bloom is a plural verb. There is no S at the end of the verb. Here, the subject and the verb agree with each other. Next sentence, the children play with toys. Here, the children is the plural noun and play is the plural verb. There is no S at the end of the verb. So here also the subject and the verb agree with each other. This rule has an exception also. Even though I and you are singular, that means the pronoun I and you are singular, we do not add S or ES to the verb. Understood? We do not add S or ES to the verb. This rule has an exception also. I and you, even though they are singular, we do not add S or ES to the verb. For example, I drink milk every morning. You swim faster than me. For both of these examples, the verb comes after I and you, that is, drink and swim. They do not have S even though they are singular. So the formula for simple present tense is subject plus V1. So dear children, the verbs that come after he, she, it and any singular noun ends with S or ES. For example, he likes mangoes. Here, he is the singular subject or singular noun. So we add S to the verb like. So the sentence becomes he likes mangoes. Second one, Rita plays with the piano daily. Rita is the singular noun. So we add S to the verb. So Rita plays with the piano daily. Similarly, he goes for swimming classes daily. Barry goes for dance classes daily. Rita goes for music classes daily. Mary sings very well. The verbs that come after I, you, we, they and plural nouns do not end with S or Es. For example, I like apples. Even though I is a singular subject, we don't add S or Es to the verb like. So, I like apples. Similarly, you like apples. Here, they is a plural subject and so we do not add S to play. So, the sentence is, they play the piano daily. Isn't it? Similarly, I go for dance classes daily. Rita and Tia go for music classes daily. Here, Tia and Rita are two persons, so plural nouns. So, we add plural verb go. So, Tia and Rita go for music classes daily. Now, we are going to learn the uses of simple present tense. We use simple present tense to talk about habit, regular actions and general truths or facts. We use simple present tense to talk about habit, regular actions, general truths or facts. We use simple present tense to talk about habits and regular actions. Example, he goes for a walk every day. She always does her homework neatly. My father reads newspaper daily. They play football every evening. I go to school at 7 a.m. All the above mentioned sentences show that all these actions are happening regularly, isn't it? Or all these are habitual actions. That means it happens sometimes every day, sometimes every hour, every week, like that. Okay. Simple present tense is also used to tell general truths or facts. That means the statements which are always true. For example, trees give oxygen. The moon shines brightly. The sun rises in the east. All the above mentioned examples tell us that all these actions are always true, or all these are general truths or universal truths or facts. That means all these actions are always true. Next, we are going to learn about present continuous. Present continuous tense indicates an action that is still going on at the time of speaking or writing. Okay? Present continuous tense indicates an action that is still going on at the time of speaking or writing. Present continuous tense is formed by adding is, am or are to the ing form of the verb. Understood? Present continuous tense indicates an action that is going on at the time of speaking or writing. The formula for present continuous tense is subject plus am or is or are plus verb ing form. Dear children, you have already studied the usage of is, am and are. So, we always use am with I. For example, I am not ready for the breakfast. I am a dancer. I am going to school. We use is with singular person, animal or thing. That means singular subjects. For example, Rayansh is a naughty boy. He is playing. The dog is barking. The bell is ringing. It is raining. We use are with plural persons, animals or things. For example, Rohan and Aman are playing. The trees are growing. These kids are lovely. You are beautiful. We are proud of our parents. They are going to market. For example, I am reading now. We are playing chess. Harry is doing his homework. My mother is cooking dinner. We use present continuous tense to show things that are happening now. For example, I am teaching you now. Next one, for plans in the near future. For example, I am meeting my friend tomorrow. Isn't it? That is the action in the near future. We use present continuous tense to show things that are happening now. For example, I am watching television at the moment. It is raining now. For plans in the near future. For example, I am flying to Dubai next week. He is meeting her at the airport in an hour. Dear children, I hope that you all have understood the present tense. Am I right? Yes. Please watch the video over and over and make it clear. Okay? Thank you.